Welcome to the session on engineering graphics. In this session, we are going to see the isometric projections of cube over cube. So the problem statement given here is a cube of 20 mm side is placed on a cube of 40 mm side centrally. Draw the projections of the combination. So they are saying that a small cube of side 20 mm is placed on a cube of side 40 mm centrally. Centrally means axis of small cube and the axis of the 40 mm cube are on the same line. So if we see this here, you will be getting to know what is the orthographic projection of this combination. Okay, so here is the cube of 40 mm side and this is the cube of 20 mm side. So they are placed one over the other. So this would be the front view of this combination and this would be the top view. So top view will able to see only the top faces of both the cube. In the front view we will able to see only the front faces of both the cube. And this is the isometric projection of this combination. So if you are starting with the guidelines for the isometric projections, you will be viewing from this corner one, that is the left corner, front left corner. So if you see from 1, you will able to see 1, 2 and 4. 3 you will not able to see. So that's why 3 is not shown here. So this is orthographic projection of this combination and this is isometric projection of this combination. So we have to see how do we get this combination or these projections of isometric. So to that we have to follow the procedure. So first we have to start with the orthographic projections of the combination. So these views are required when we are using them for the construction purpose. So here these two solids are consisting of only vertical lines and horizontal lines. So here if you don't draw also it is okay. But here for the teaching purpose I have drawn. Okay, so this is required to draw when asked or required for construction purpose. So here you have the top view of the combination and front view of the combination. So once you have that one, you can go to the next time and you can fix the direction of viewing the combination. So we are going to see this from the left front corner. Okay, so you can also start from the right front corner also, but here in this example I am seeing it from left front corner. So left front corner is 1. So if you want to draw this, so first we have to understand what is the isometric scale. So isometric scale, we have seen it. You have got one line with 45-degree angle on which all the two dimensions have been marked. Okay, so 5 mm, 10 mm and so on till 75 mm. And these dimensions are projected back on the line which is having an inclination of 30 degrees with respect to horizontal line. So if you project these 45 degree line graduations on this 30 degree line, you will be getting isometric 5, isometric 10, isometric 20, isometric 40 and so on till isometric 75. So here it is till 75 is drawn. So now if you measure here, see here, if you measure from this point to this point, so you can see the length here, see here, this is 10 mm. Okay, and if you measure it on this line, it is 8.16. So similarly if you measure here, okay, so if you measure here, this is 20 mm. Okay, so same thing you can check it here from here to here, sorry, from this point to this point. Okay, if you measure, that would be 20, and from here to there if you measure, okay, so here from here to here, that is isometric 20. So if you go for this 75 here, so isometric 75 is 61.24 and this is the two line, that is 75, and if you convert it to isometric it will become 61.24. So this is the isometric scale and true scale. So when you are drawing the isometric projection, you have to follow the isometric scale. So this is the isometric graph which is present in the book. So this you can use it. So where you can see all the dimensions or all the boxes. Okay, so if you see one box here and if you try to draw one line from this intersection to this intersection, see here it is 8.16. Okay, so similarly from here to here it is 8.16, and if you connect it from here to here it is 8.16. Okay, so like this you have the graph here. Okay, so we have to use this graph when we are drawing the isometric projection. So to draw this graph, first we have to draw one horizontal line which will be passing through corners of this blocks. Okay, so see here, this line is drawn which is passing through the corners. Okay, so from this corner to this corner, this corner and this corner. Okay, so it is passing through the corner. So this line you have to draw first, and we have to start the starting point here. Okay, so point 1 of this. Okay, so point 1 of this we have marked. Okay, so we are weighing it from here. So point 1 of this has been marked here. So this is one point. So with respect to this point, we have to get the other things. Okay, so to get the other things, we are first seeing the manual method where we use the scale, compass and protractor to get the things. But when you have got this sheet, it is very easy to mark the points. Okay, so I'll start with the line. Say point 1 we have got, and 1 to 2. Okay, so if we see 1 to 2 distance is 40, so we have to get that 40 there. Okay, so 40, to get 40 we have to start line. Okay, so from this point here, okay, so approximately I am getting it at center. Okay, so just I'll shift this point here. Okay, so point 1 is here. So from this point, okay, intersection of this, so see here 8.16, 16.33, 24.25 and so on. So 40 is like 32.66. okay, so this I have drawn it. Okay, so now I have got the point 2, so you can name here it as point 2. So point 2 you have got. Now similarly from this end we have to get the other point on this side. Okay, so that is 4 digit, 1 2 3 4. So you are getting the 4th here. You can draw the line here and you can name this as 4. So the third point is not visible, so still we can draw it, or else you can start with this combination only. Okay, so still if you want to get the third point from here, 1 2 3 4. Okay, so you can get it here and then you can connect it back here. Okay, so this point would be point 3. So once you have got this bottom, okay, so you have to get the remaining top thing. So to get the top thing, just you have to get the projectors from here. Okay, so see it from 1. Okay, so that is 40. So say again 8.16, 16.33. so like 4 houses, 4 blocks, you will be getting isometric 40. So similarly here isometric 40, and point 3 as well isometric 40. So you have got all the 4. Again you have to go to the line and you have to connect it. See, you connect it, you connect it like this. Okay, so this is the method which will be using when you are drawing manually. Okay, so you have drawn this. So now over this you have to draw one more cube which is having a dimension of 20 mm. Now see here, this top cube is of 40. So now to make it 20, which is placed centrally, you have to leave 10 mm here, 10 mm here, 10 mm here, 10 mm here. So if you start leaving, okay, so see I have left 10 mm here, I have left 10 mm here. So from this point I can draw a line which is 20 mm. So again this 10 mm I will be leaving, I will be connecting this. Okay, so see, this is I am connecting, this is 20 mm. Again if I connect, this is isometric 20, and if I connect it like, I am getting the bottom of the top cube. Okay, so now from here again 20. Okay, then from here it is 20. Okay, then from here it is 20, from here it is 20. So you have got all the things again. So again you connect this to this, this to this, this to this, and this to this. So now your projections are ready, but now you have to name the points which are visible, which are invisible. So if you see here, see this edge, this edge, this edge, this edge, this edge are visible. Then these edges and these edges are visible. So some portion of this is visible, some portion of this is visible. So remaining is invisible. So invisible we don't have to show it again. But here when we have drawn this, we have used them for the construction purpose. So while making the final drawing, what you have to do, you don't have to show them thick, but you can show them thin. Okay, so you select this line, then this, all the lines, okay, so which are not visible, okay, so make them thin. Okay, so all these lines which you have to make it thin. Okay, so make them thin, that is 0.05. Okay, so all these you have made it thin. Now whichever are visible, okay, so visible you have to make it thick. Okay, so this, this, then all this, whichever I am selecting, these are visible. Okay, so these are visible. So you make them 0.4. Okay, make them thick. Okay, so by mistake this also I had selected. Okay, so you have made them thick. Now remaining, see this line is continue, but now we have to mark only till here. Okay, so from here till here. Okay, so till this, and from here till here. Okay, so again you can go to the lines and you can make them thin. Okay, so like this. So this is the combination what you have to draw when you are drawing manually. Okay, so this would be the isometric projection of combination of the cube. So once you do this, you don't have to show these numbers here. Okay, so only for the construction purpose I had shown it here, so you don't show it there. Okay, on the final drawing. Okay, so you don't have to show any numbers and all like this. Okay, so just you should have one horizontal line, this view which is drawn here, and then you can show the angle. Okay, so angle of this line with respect to this horizontal, that is 30, and angle of this line with respect to this, that is shown as 30. Okay, so like this 30, and this is a combination which you have. So this method is shown for manual drawings. Okay, so to draw it on the isometric graph, you will be using this method. Okay, so measure 4 houses, 4 houses, 4 houses, 4 houses, then vertically 4, 4, 4, then like this. Okay, so here these lines, we the bottom what we are able to see, it is on horizontal plane, so all horizontal lines are shown by 30 degrees. Now I am applying the guideline 30 degrees. Then all the vertical edges, lateral edges are vertical edges, so all these lateral edges are represented as vertical only but reduced scale, that is to isometric scale. And then again top face is the horizontal plane, so all the edges of the horizontal plane will be represented with 30-degree angle, and same thing you will be applying for this, and at the end you will be marking visible and invisible edges. Invisible you will not be showing by dashed line, instead you will be representing them by thin line if you are using them for construction purpose, or else you can avoid them. Okay, so this is the final view what you will be getting. Okay, so this you should draw it in the sketchbook. Thank you.